This video is a record of my visit to Mount Washington in the White Mountain National Forest in September 2019, where I went up the cog railway to the top of Mount Washington and then trekked down the Jewell path. The cog railway, where you park your car and buy a ticket, cog railway goes up here, up to the top, where you have two options to get back to the car park, either by the Lake of the Clouds Hut and the Monasuk River, or via the Jewell Trail. Unfortunately, Google Maps does not record the Jewell Trail in its database, so you need to use a different mapping application for the trek. As a navigation aid, I use the All Trails application. The application keeps track of where you are. It was very useful in showing where I had deviated from the proper trail, where the markings of piles of stones, the cairns, were not clear. This shows the weather conditions at the top of Mount Washington when I started my trip. Outside temperature was just over freezing, very little wind and full sunshine. To get to the Jewell Trail proper, you first go via the Trinity Heights connector to the Gulfside Trail and then turn onto the Jewell Trail. It is a bit rocky, a little bit rocky. I've now reached the point where the Gulfside Trail begins, branching off from the Trinity Heights connector. The video was filmed on a Nex 6 camera, which had the video stabilization turned on. Unfortunately, this did not work particularly well. Morning. There must be a way down then.
This is it. You're on your way.
Good.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine. Have you come from the Jewell Trail?
Yes, I did.
From the bottom?
Yes, I did. From the cog railway base.
Right. That's where I'm heading.
Well, you're in for a wonderful hike, and the trail's in great condition.
It's a beautiful day.
You're going to get some great pictures today.
I'm doing a continuous recording.
Good. The signs are well marked. You'll get there easily.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Enjoy your hike.
Same to you. This is where the Gulfside Trail crosses over the tracks of the cog railway. Hi.
How are you doing?
All right, you come from up the Jewell Trail?
We did.
All right, from the bottom?
Yes.
That's where I'm heading.
Good. Yeah. Oh, good. It's a nice trail. We come up this way because it's smoother. But
Right.
But yeah.
Yes, I thought it's easier to go down than up.
Where are you from?
I live in Israel now.
Israel.
I come from England originally.
Wow.
But
And you came to Mount
I saw, I don't know, you know, a politician, Michael Portillo in England, who goes around the world travelling on interesting railways.
Oh,
So that I didn't know about this, so that's why I thought this looks an interesting thing.
yeah.
But then I found out all these trails, which
Excellent.
So,
Aren't these
so-
beautiful mountains here?
yeah,
Jefferson,
well, all
Adams,
the presidents.
Madison.
Yeah. And then I discovered there's a nice application.
Well, we don't have cell phones, so we don't have any of that. You're too modern for us.
All right, well,
Modern is
I've got a compass as well. Ha ha ha! My old one of those failed.
Oh, well, you have a nice trip down.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Are you walking down as well?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we're
are.
going to go from here. Right now, we're trying to.
All
get-
right.
We're going to a high point
Right.
of a. We're trying to do all the high points of all the towns
Right.
in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So we have to go down the auto road and then that way a little way.
Right.
Bushwhack to a high point.
Yeah.
Then we'll go up Mount Washington
Right.
and then Mount Monroe.
Right.
And then down. Yeah.
How long that take?
Hopefully not more than 8 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not that far.
well, have a lovely time.
Thank you. You too. Be
All the
safe.
best. Bye. Hi. This is where the Gulfside Trail path goes alongside the Gulfside Wilderness, which is a spectacular open area above the tree line. This is Gulfside. Spectacular. This is where the Jewell Trail turns off the Gulfside Trail and goes down the ridge back to Marshfield Station. This area is just above the tree line and was more difficult because the gorse was obscuring the holes between the rocks. That is the hut near the lake. This is steep now. Where's the next cairn? This is where the tree line begins, which makes the going easier because the gaps between the stones are filled in with debris from the trees. My legs don't like doing more than about 2.5 hours and very irritating, and young people come charging past. Anyway, we carry on, maybe another hour. Slowly does it. I had not realised that walking downhill puts a greater strain on your leg muscles than walking uphill. This is supposed to be reduced by using trekking poles. I found that after a few hours I began to suffer from quite a lot of leg pain, and I regretted not having taken trekking poles with me. This is now getting near the lower end of the Jewell trail, with the stream on the left of the trail. Turn itself off. I'm struggling because the quad's hurt. But we'll do it. Must be my legs are 2-hour legs. That shouldn't hurt, but it does. Ow, ow, ow. Doo-doo. I'm alright. Not much more to go.
What's that?
I'm alright. Not much far to go, fortunately.
About made it, haven't we?
Huh?
We about made it, haven't
We've
we?
about made it. Just as well.
You okay? Everything good?
It's been a lovely day today, yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. At this point the video camera battery had run out, so there's no further video recording. This shows the signpost where you turn off to take the short cut at the end of the trail back to the base station. So this shows the two fairly easy water crossings across the streams at the bottom of the Jewell trail. This is the base station the day before I did my trek, showing that the top of Mount Washinton is completely in the clouds. It shows how lucky I was to have the weather I had for my trek. The truth is that it was no accident that the weather was so good. I had originally planned this trip using the AccuWeather.com website, which said there would be brilliant sunshine on the Thursday. It then transpired that the AccuWeather website is not always accurate, and using the other websites I was able to see the week before that it was more likely that the Friday would be completely clear, and in fact that was the case. The other helpful websites in predicting the weather on Mount Washinton are www.mountwashington.org, the weather.com site, and metroblue.com. The Metro Blue website did not have a forecast for Mount Washington, but the adjacent Mount Clay is the same weather. One thing that was wrong or the good was the multi-model that is available on the Metro Blue site. That shows various other organisations' forecasts, and if they all show the same thing, you can be pretty sure that they will be accurate. There's also a site, www.mountainforecast.com, which includes maps and lets you see whether there are any low pressure systems that are likely to be causing a problem. You can see the current weather on the top of the mountain at xmountwashington.appspot.com. I also now realise that all these weather predictions are being provided by data supplied by the US National Weather Service, although they don't provide the very long-term forecasts that AccuWeather claim to provide. I also realised after the trip, when I looked at the weatherspark.com website, that statistically the best time to get cloud-free views from the top of Mount Washington is during the middle of September, and the date I'd chosen of September 12th was actually spot on. One thing to know is that Mount Washington can be very dangerous, and you shouldn't venture out on it unless you're pretty sure that the weather is good.